Hi everybody, I'm so excited that I'm going to be doing my first video, so bear with me. I'm super excited. So I've had a lot of you guys ask me basically how I work my business into my daily crazy life, what my routine is, like different things like that. So I'm just going to talk about it in this video real quick. So for everyone who does not know, I am a diamond leader with It Works. I have been with the company, it will be 2 years in June, which is freaking crazy. And the whole time that I've done this business, I have been at home. So I've never worked a job and done this, went to school and did this. It's strictly just been my business. So keep that in mind when I, tell you about my schedule and things like that. So when I first started, I just had my daughter. She was 3 months at the time. So it was very kind of hectic because she was a newborn, and I mean, she was 3 months, but I still considered her a newborn because she was basically attached to my hip. I could not leave. I could not go to the bathroom. I couldn't take a shower. Like, she was just, I always had to hold her. Like, she always wanted to be held all the time. So it's kind of changed from what I used to do to what I do now, because obviously she's bigger. She's almost 2 now. But when I first started, basically all I did all day was I would answer like messages. I would post, obviously. I would have my post already planned. And then at night that's when I would like really crack down and work and things like that. So anyway, I'm just going to tell you guys what I do now. So, for you guys that don't know, or if you're not like a part of my team, our team, well, where they're supposed to, but we follow a checklist, a daily activity checklist that I have. So if you guys aren't familiar with that and you would like that, just comment below in the video and I can get that to you. Or if you're on my team, just send it to the team page and things like that and I will get it to you. So basically it's just like, I'll read a few things off of it: posting on Instagram, posting on Facebook, posting a like filler post, messaging, following, check planner for who you're supposed to be contacting that day. I always do personal development every single day, whether that be watching a video, reading a book, things like that. Friend request, share a message that I'm using with my downline, checking with my new distributors, watch a helpful training video, check my planner for Zooms, trainings, things like that I need to be on, and remind my team to be on them as well, update my charts, excuse me, and things like that. So that's basically what I do every single day. I'm not going to show you guys the checklist because you guys can just ask me. But so basically how I do it on a daily, so I'll just give you like a daily, like what my day looks like. If you guys don't know, right now I am actually a nanny. During the day I help my friend watching her 2 kids while she's at work, since I work from home. So I'm like, why not? Why pay for daycare when I can do it for you? Like, it's fine. So keep in mind I have Dakota. She'll be 2 in like 3 weeks, and then I have another, she's 3, a little girl that's 3, and then a 6-month-old boy. So don't think that I'm just sitting on my bum all day and whatever. There's a lot of kids, so a lot of people to take care of. So a typical day, they usually don't get up until 7:30. So I try to get up at least by 7. And what I'll do is I'll put on a like a kind of personal development video with my headphones in, and I'm still in my bed, because if I move, Dakota wakes up and it's crazy. So I have to sit in my bed, put my headphones in, listen to it, and then as I'm listening to it as well, I am answering questions or messages that I've gotten overnight. So I'll do that. Don't touch that. I get up after I do that. Sometimes the video is not over yet, so I'll continue it when I go upstairs. So I go upstairs, I make everyone breakfast. I'm still listening to the video most of the time. And then really while they're eating, things like that, I'm still checking messages, things like that. And then finally they're all done with breakfast. I clean up, and then basically I put my butt on the couch and I don't move, and they play. So after when I'm doing that, that's when I'm opening my calendar and I'm seeing who I have to contact that for today. So I'll contact all those people while the kids are playing. Like, they're fine. They don't need me to be up there but 24/7. So I open my calendar. I'll just show you guys. Stop, Dakota. Go away. Sorry. Okay, so I'll open my calendar. Open my calendar right here, and these are the people that I need to talk to today. And then I'll message them, talk to them, and then get off of my stuff. Sorry. And then basically until the kids go to nap, that's when I am liking, that's when I'm following, that's when I'm adding new friends, things like that does not take like a whole lot of concentration. So when I have the kids like all in my face and like they want a snack now, they pooped, or you know, they hit each other, or like something crazy where you really can't concentrate for like a long period of time, that's when I like to do like the like easy stuff, like that you don't need all your books out and your mind focused. So like following, maybe planning a few posts if you have time, liking a lot of pictures, adding new friends on Facebook, check in with your team, check in with your team, check your team pages, see if you missed anything, if you missed any training, see what trainings are going on tonight, things like that. So basically I just do a lot of liking. I like to interact with my followers and my friends and things like that. So that's when I'll do that, when I'm kind of like busy, you would say. So I do all that. Lunchtime, they eat lunch, things like that. All throughout this I'm posting too. I'll explain that later. Stop touching it. So then it's finally nap time. Holla. So, do you want to sit? You look crazy. Just sit right here. So nap time. So they all go down for a nap. What I usually do is I take an hour. Oops, sorry. No, don't fall. I take an hour, and that's when I work. I do a power hour. Power hours are crucial for me. They're really, really nice, especially if you are busy, because, you know, you have an hour to spare, whether you're watching a TV show and you can do a power hour then, whether your kids are napping. You have to wait a second, okay? I'm on a video, okay? Sit down and watch me. Whether your kids are napping for an hour. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Don't touch it while I'm doing this, please. Here, draw. Whether your kids are napping and you have an hour, or you know, you're in the car. If you're like, I don't know, I've done this before, like you go to if you're like going on a shopping trip and like it takes usually just like 45 minutes to get to the mall. So I'm like doing like a power hour. So try to work in a power hour as much as you can. What I did was I just basically planned out my whole entire day, from like literally when I woke up to when I eat, when I shower, when I take a nap, like all these different things that I do during the day. And I found like spare time in between. So like I don't even know. So like from when I wake up to like the kids eating breakfast, I usually have like half an hour. So that's when I was doing, so in that free time, instead of watching TV or, you know, twiddling around doing nothing, I started doing, you know, my personal development to get that done and out of the way. So anyway, so just try to do a power hour as much as you can. So that's when I would do my power hour, and during my power hours, that's when I'm full on messaging. That's when I have my book open. That's when I'm messaging everyone who liked my posts from the previous day, because that's how I do it. So I message people. I give everyone the whole day to like all my posts, and then I'll message them the next day. So I'll do that, and then And then after I'm all done doing that, then that's when I will start online blitzing instead of, I don't like to call it cold messaging. So online blitzing, just messaging down my followers list. So that's when I'll do that during my power hours. And then if I finish all that, which normally I don't really do, that's when I'll do some liking, I'll do some following, things like that. Kids wake, well, no, not yet. So, and then another thing that I started doing is I spend a half an hour to myself doing nothing at works. So I believe that you need time to yourself, because in the beginning I did not do this, and I kind of drove myself crazy, and it kind of took the fun out of this business. So I wanted to do something for me, just to relax my brain a little bit. So I started to work out. So every day I'll do, it's a half an hour workout video. They're like different ones. So I do that while they're napping as well. Just to do me, something that makes me feel good, something that I like to do, things like that. So find something that you love. It doesn't have to be working out. It can be whatever you want. If you like coloring, like I know that's like a big thing now. If you like to like have like a coloring book, just take a half an hour, color some pages, just to get your mind relaxed and just away from your business for a half an hour, because your brain needs that. Kids wake up. You know, like I said, when I have them, and you know, I'm just doing the easy stuff, liking and all that, and then we have dinner, things like that. I try to set about a half an hour to an hour aside for just Dakota, so me and her come downstairs. It's just me and her because we had the kids all day, so she's kind of had to share my attention with the other kids. So I like to just it to be one-on-one with me and her, whether we take a walk, whether we go to the playground, or we just go in her room and play with her toys together. And that time too, I can, you know, answer a message. I can you know, like pictures, I can follow some people, whatever. I don't have to, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on her, what she's doing. Then she goes to bed around, you did do it, and then she goes to bed around 8:30. And then I do a half an hour of reading. I'm reading She's a Badass. So if no one has read that book yet, it's amazing. Even if you're not in this business, even if you're not in any business, it's just great. It just literally makes you feel like a badass. Again, that's like personal development. So half an hour of personal development. And then at night, see, I'm a night owl. That's when I really work. That's when I don't have kids. I just have me, my bed, my TV, and my phone. I have my TV on, whatever like I want to watch, but I'm really not watching it. It's just, I just always like to have something in the background. So I have that on. I have my big comfy blanket. I have my calendar out, my phone, everything. So that's when I will, again, do more messages, following, be on a training, because usually their trainings are at night, schedule FaceTimes, things like that. Come over here and draw and wait a second, okay? Things like that. So, you know, it's really the routine thing. She's not gonna stop. I'll be right back, guys. My bed's a mess. Don't judge. Okay, here. Can I have one? So yeah, at night, I'll basically do, I usually don't start until like 9. I usually don't start working until 9 because I do my self-development. And I usually work until like 12:01. So that's like 4 hours, 4 power hours basically. So if you're doing at least like 3 power hours, morning, noon, and night, or even more, if you can put in more, obviously the more work and time you put into it, the faster you're going to grow and things like that. So stay up late a few nights. No, I don't want any more. You know, make that sacrifice and it's crazy too, because when Dakota, like I said, when I first started this business, she I had to hold her all day long, so I couldn't really get anything done. Then when she would go to bed, I would not go to sleep until like 3 a.m. and then she would wake up at 6. So I was only getting 3 hours of sleep for about a year. I did that, and it was hard. Like, I was so cranky and I was so moody and miserable because I was so tired, but it was so freaking worth it. You know, you just have to be willing to sacrifice time, you know, whether you want to sacrifice that time with your family or sacrifice the time, like, by yourself, you know what I mean? So, like, if you would rather sacrifice, like, going shopping with your friend and your family versus, like, staying up, like, your sleep, you know what I mean? Just make that decision. Yeah, Blue, good job. So, yeah, basically my advice to you guys is to just find power hours throughout your day, make it happen. You know, the whole point of starting this business is that, hey, you have your phone, you can work, like, anywhere, so take advantage of that. When you're eating breakfast, post a picture. When you are, you know, like, sitting in your car, like, about to go into work, you know, because you got there 15 minutes early, send some messages out, you know. If you're sitting in traffic, follow some people. You know, take advantage of your time. If you go to school, if you have like 30 minutes in between your classes, go sit down at a desk or like stairs or somewhere, like at your college, and message people and post and comment and like and get on training, get on a YouTube video, and you know, just do whatever you can. Just put your time in wherever you can, basically, throughout your day. That's great. But yeah, it's once you figure out that, and once you figure out, like, once you figure out, like, a schedule and what you need to do every single day, that's what was holding me back a lot, because I felt like all day I was just doing the same exact things, and you kind of do the exact same things, but I'll just show you guys. So this is the checklist I was talking about. So, like, on the sides, it's little boxes that you can check. So, you know, if I'm working all day, but if I'm not knowing what I'm doing all day, hence, like, checking off what I did, then I feel like I didn't really do anything. But seeing this whole page checked off, I'm like, okay, I know that I did all of this. I know that I did this to grow my business, and I know that this is going to help grow my business. I hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because, like, I was just liking and commenting like an hour, and I was like, okay, I don't even know how many I did. You know what I mean? So with this one, where is it? I can't see it. Okay, so, like, okay, yeah. You know, we're following, like, all day long, but how many people do you follow? Do you really know? Probably not. So if you keep track, follow 50 people on Instagram 6 times a day. That's a lot of people. Like, that's 300 people. But, like, you could have been like, oh, I just followed, like, for an hour, so I don't know how many I did. But if you do, okay, while you're giving your kids a bath, follow people while they play. Follow 50 people. Check. Okay, so when you are eating dinner, you're on your phone anyway. I know everyone is. Follow another 50 people. Check. You just did 100. So you know what I mean? So it gives you that gratification at the end of the day. Like, bam, I followed 300 people today. My business is going to grow from that. You know what I mean? So if you don't have a checklist, make one or contact me and I will share it with you. Coda, can we be quiet, please? All right, thank you. So yeah, guys, I try to keep it as simple as possible. Okay, Blue, yep. And yeah, like I said, just get in a routine of what you need to do every day and a routine of when to do it every single day. If you need to make, you know, a full schedule for yourself, break it down hourly, and things like that. So that really helps me. And obviously I recommend you getting a planner as well. This is Erin Condren. You don't have to get this one. My first one, I don't even know where it is. Watch out, Coda. Move your foot. This was my first one. I got this one from Walmart or the dollar store. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just something that has, like, I like it how it has the whole month, and then it has like a breakdown of each day, and it's like a morning, noon, and night. So like if I run out of room, I can go down here, and like I have a lot of space, so I like that. And just write everything down, and everyone down. Yeah. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys. Like I said, try to keep it super, super simple. And I'm talking. I will take these. Do you want me to take them?
No.
Then stop. Yeah, I just try to keep it super, super simple. And if you need help with, you know, trying to work the business into your schedule, just message me. Or if you are on my team, you know, again, just message me and I can help you as best as I can. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. There will be more videos to come. This is something new that we're trying, so I hope it works and I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, that's basically all I have today.